Hello everyone, and welcome to a different type of video. Now, I've been thinking, for some odd reason, I've been thinking of new ideas for a series. Since Cat Quest has gone down, well, it hasn't gone down, it's just ended. So can't really do any more videos on that, and Destiny, I don't really have the season pass yet. So I can't really do much there, other than Crucible videos. So, introducing the brand new series, drumroll please, Storytime with Tiny. Very, uncreative, I know. So, Storytime with Tiny is just me telling, it's a classic storytime, just with a different wing to it. So, hope you all enjoyed this, tale from long ago, from, Tiny, Small Tiny, Itty Bitty, Child Tiny, and enjoy. So this story time thing starts a long time ago, like around maybe first grade. I believe it was further than first grade. I know that for sure. So it all starts around that time. So then it was a normal day that started. You casual, get out of bed, it's time for school. That type of thing. And I know I did what I was told. I got ready, I did all that I had to do. I brushed my teeth, I had breakfast. And I went to school. Or I got in the car to go to school. So, I got driven to the bus stop, and yeah. Got on the bus, or put on the bus, if you want me to say it like that. So, it was normal day on the bus, very loud, like all buses are. And, the casual, screaming and yelling from a bunch of kids. And I got to the school, I went into my classroom, and then, we wrote down the homework that we were supposed to do that day. Or didn't, I don't know. I forget entirely what we did most of that time. And then I remember, oh, yeah, we had a quiz. And I forgot to study all of the words. It was a spelling quiz, because they did still do those. They used to do those, at least. So I sat down at the table where they quizzed us, and then, the teacher started, because I got put into a separate group for testers, I believe. And, the teacher started saying the words, and then we wrote them down what we thought was the word was spelled that way, at least. And then, we had fairly simple words. I forget most of the words. And then there was one word in particular that I couldn't have gotten even more wrong in any of the history. It was, hill. Hill. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. So, Hill came along, we wrote down the words. I was still thinking in my head. Because I was in tiny child that couldn't think as fast as all the other kids in that table. So I was still thinking about the word, and then the teacher asked us if we were ready to move on to the next word. I said no, so we waited a couple minutes. And then, yeah, so I finally wrote down the word that I thought was hill. And boy, could I be more wrong in my entire life. Instead of spelling hill, H-I-L-L, I accidentally spelt hell, H-E-L-L. Oh. So, there was that issue. And I thought I got it completely right. I thought I got every word right. No, missed spellings. So, yeah. I went home feeling accomplished. And then I showed the graded quiz, because the teachers were gods at quizzing. Okay, wait, no. Never mind. With that. What actually happened was I had to wait a couple days before I got the quiz. You know, like everything else. So the day came where we got our quizzes back. And then we got our quizzes back. I looked over my quiz. I saw I didn't get a perfect score. And I wanted to know why exactly. So I went home and then I showed the quiz to my mom. Cause really I didn't know who else to show the quiz to. And then she looked over the quiz and then she noticed the misspelling, if you could even call it that. So yeah, she noticed that, and then she had a few issues with that. At least that's what I remember. So Tiny, you didn't spell hill. Me, with a confused look, I look at her. Then what did I spell? She realized my mistake, and then she looked at me. She said, "You didn't spell this word correctly." I look at her with a confused look. You know, oh, what did I do? "You didn't spell hill correctly." I say in a confused tone, "Then what did I spell?" Yeah, you spelled hell instead. And then at that very moment, I realized my mistake. So, and that's where that story ended. Because I don't remember anything after that. So, yeah. That was an interesting day. So, yeah. That was that. Hope you all enjoyed that story thing. And found it entertaining. So. Well, okay. Well, bye.